Hello, boys and girls. I'm first gonna quickly check what was it that Niakin said something, right? That I had to check. Is Niakin still here? What did you say I had to check, Niakin? You said you posted something here, but I don't see it. I'm gonna also go up here and see what Fat and Round said. You are the first person I've seen lead by example and be consistent. I agree with you, but there are also people in situations with family and sickness that literally can't come over. And it's not a question of your intentions. I see your intelligent intention, but how can you know for sure whether this will all succeed? It's a question of success, not the intention. For some, it's a lot to give up. For example, to even invest life savings into purpose. I don't think intelligent people would be so impulsive to do that this early on, and I don't think you would either. But that's the thing. That's where the intelligent gaps comes. There's a very big intelligent gap. You just have to look and open your eyes, and if you don't see the opportunity in purpose, like really, it's going to burn really hard. I mean, you can literally look into it for literally 10 minutes, and every person that has that has common sense would just go crazy into this. This is a real cult stuff. I'm in. Yeah, boys. Yeah, boys. It doesn't matter though. I don't like to convince people, I don't want to convince people, say like, oh, do this, do that, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter, man. Like, reality is on my side anyway. Give it time, and people, like, that's the thing, I'll actually boil it down, Fat and Round. I'll boil it down. What you do is what everybody does, and it's what works. That's how life is. You go about life with what works. What defines what works is defined by, what you need, your needs, and what you want, even though you don't always need what you want, but hey, whatever, I'm not going to go too much into that. The thing is, the extent to which you get what you want or what works is the extent to which you trust. So if your family, when you grow up, your parents provide for you your safety and all that stuff, your trust is immensely strong towards your parents. Then later on, once you grow up and you get a certain age and you're going to be more independent, that trust can shift and you become more independent. But initially, it's very much built on trusting your parents, right? Because that's, what provides for your needs, and it's what works. The thing is now, trusting me will provide more for your needs than trusting yourself. Trusting me works better than trusting yourself. And it's because I'm exponentially more intelligent. And that is why you might say, like, but Athene, this is what you're saying, like, this is crazy. When purpose is going to go up to the moon and you didn't get any, you will start realizing that trusting yourself was the fuck up, because you're just an emotional being. We're all animals. It's just like, if there is a fucking person, right, that tells me the fucking future over and over again, I will start listening to that fucker, even though, because of my own benefit. So you can think like, oh yeah, I don't trust it, the thing. Well, it's because you're not as intelligent as me, and you're gonna fuck up because of it, and that's all. It's like saying with all these doobie people, right? They were like going and conspiring in their own little Discord saying, no, this is way better. Athene, don't listen to Athene. Let's get yourself some doobie. We will get him good. And then when they fucked up, it was like, oh, some people just blatantly just told me, yeah, I fucked up. I was stupid. I should have listened to you. And others, didn't as much. But at the end of the day, trusting Papa Athene will get you much further in life. So yeah, I know it sounds a bit cocky, but it is what it is. And that's the beauty of life. The more I predict shit, and the more you see that what I say comes true more than what you say, you will just start trusting me more and more and more and more. If you, like, if you say, like, if you say there is no such a thing as white kangaroos, right? and you go and you Google it and you see a white kangaroo, you're not going to trust your statement, there is no such a thing as white kangaroos. You Googled it and you see a white kangaroo, so you change your belief because you trust Google more than you trust yourself, right? It's the similar system. If you believe yourself like purpose is shit, I should not get into it, and then it works out, then you will say like, yeah, I was stupid to listen to myself. You will start doubting yourself and you will start trusting me more. But the thing like that's really, that's damn it, Indians. I have to say, how the fuck, that was really quick though. Either way, but yeah, that's the thing. Like the thing is, once things start working out and basically, you know, you start realizing that your own beliefs are fucking you over. You really like, because this purpose thing, for example, it's a big fucking deal. It's really a big fucking deal. It's not just like, oh yeah, do I get it? Do I not get it? If you could have gotten into Bitcoin, right, when it was like at $1, you would never have to work anymore. I mean, it's a big fucking deal. It's an important decision in your life, right? So like, if you go like, I don't know, well, yeah, I don't know, flip some burgers in the McD's. Like that's the difference between flipping burgers in the McD's or, you know, living a life where you don't have to worry too much. So just saying, like, it's important for people to realize when you trust yourself, you better damn sure about what you think, because the stakes are quite fucking high. So yeah. Athene, I'm afraid to apply because of the reaction of my parents and sister. How do I solve that? But Dios, I already told you, you are the first person that will try to apply once it blows up, because your parents and your sister will say, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. Ik heb het op de VTM nieuws gezien. Je moet gaan. Come on, jong. Dat is de jongen dat je altijd over hebt gesproken. Ga. Maar gaat. Heel de tijd hier zitten spelletjes spelen. Alleen gaat naar daar, die mannen. Kijk, waarom heb je het nooit verteld? Waarom heb je het nooit gezegd? And then you'll be like, but I told you guys, I told you. They'll be like, no, you didn't. You didn't say this, you didn't say that. Let me tell you something. You're old enough to make your own decisions. Your mommy, your poppy, I'm sorry. You know what they want? They want you to be independent. They don't want to carry your bag for the rest of your life. So make your decision and don't miss out. I started speaking tongue because Dioza is Asimov, and Asimov is from Belgium. Azermo, sorry. Yeah, not Asimov. And he's from Belgium, yeah. So I told him about, you know, yeah, you're 23, man, and you're talking about your parents making decisions for your life. Like, yeah, like. Yeah. Ga je op de VTM komen? Ja, for sure. VTM, like, they will fucking make an entire report about it. It's like the pride of Belgium, for sure. Like, I mean, Belgium's TV is fucking boring as fuck. Yeah, you can literally try out. What do you, you know, what do you get to lose? What do you have to lose? It's so really ridiculous. What do you have to lose? You know what you have to lose? An opportunity. But you don't want to stay at home for the rest of your life, right, bro? You're 23. I think today I might have triggered some people. But I don't even feel like I come across so cocky though. Like if you just strip off all the bias, right? It's just like, yeah, this guy is just telling it how it is. I mean, if it's not the case, let me know. I can assure you, you're cocky as fuck every time. But man, like, do you guys all think I'm really, like, really a cocky guy? The truth is cocky. Yeah, Athene is cocky, yeah, but I'm not cocky. But the thing is, though, like, I'm just stating fucking facts, though. I'm not, like, when I talk, I just state facts. I'm not, man, people sometimes compare me with some fucking cult leaders. These guys, when you hear them speak, they are in their own fucking world. They literally are completely delusional. Like when I speak, I mention facts, like literally measurable facts that you can go and check. Like I talk about, you know, the achievements when it comes down to Save the Children, the poker, the world records and stuff. Like these things actually happened, or unless I'm completely crazy and nothing of these things happened. And I'm just like, this place doesn't even exist. And you guys don't even exist. And I'm just in some fucking crazy house thinking, you know, whatever. Just change how you come over. It's so cocky. But blood. You know, it's like it's part of the show. It's part of the show. If I'm just, you know, like, come on, guys, you guys gotta say, Phyllis, you know, it's fun. Sometimes people are really creative. Either way, but blood, like if I'm streaming, right? Like when I'm talking like this, you know, my views go up like crazy. What am I supposed to do if I'm just being chill all the time without being a little bit sensational? It's just, I gotta do it. It's part of the presentation. And funnily enough, it just speaks even more for my intelligence, even though, you know, it might add to the cockiness, but it is like, it is about a lot about how you profile yourself and, you know, what works and what doesn't work. Alex Jones, for example, he does a really good job at catering to rednecks. I mean, you got to give it to him. Like, if he was just chilling, gijilling during his fucking talks, nobody would fucking listen to him. So the act. Alex Jones is also not getting serious though. But the thing is though, I'm also not acting like Alex Jones. I'm just giving it as an example. You gotta, you know, you gotta sell your product in a way that, yeah, in a way that that works. But I'm not that crazy though, blood. Everything I said today is true. The only thing that might not be true is the future. Maybe the game will flop. But if the game makes billions, then like it's going to give a very, you know, I might actually become more humble though. Actually, probably I will. Like in my act, my act will become a lot more humble if I make billions. Because right now, you know, I gotta sell it a bit too. I gotta sell it a bit. Sometimes, you know, it's not just about success, it's about being able to sell success. And confidence and charisma helps a lot in that regards. But if I already made billions, then a better way of coming across is just being underselling yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna do that probably. Yeah. When I make billions, I'm really going to do the opposite. Because now I'm overconfident, I'm going to be underconfident. That's going to work. Yeah, it's a good idea, but I need to make billions first. Because before that, you got to get people to come over. Got to get people to come over before it's too late. a humble and calm way of talking that looks like criticizing yourself would be godlike. I will probably do that. I will probably do that. Yeah. I think what you're look the most cocky is about how you ramble about your intelligence. Take a test and at least then risk some credibility behind it. But a test cannot measure my intelligence. That's like, then that would mean the person that made the test is more intelligent than me. That already doesn't add up. I mean, these tests are for stupid people, man. Like thinking like, hey, look, you can measure intelligence by solving these stupid puzzles here, and then these people are still potato coaching away. That's not real intelligence, bro. Intelligence is also cognitive and emotional. It far surpasses these stupid tests. So I'm not going to limit myself and say like, hey, I followed a stupid test that a stupid random guy made. Therefore, look how intelligent I am. That makes me more stupid than it would make me intelligent. So I ain't going to do that. I'm sorry, bro. Like that is just, and when it comes out to intelligence though, I will talk about it. I will talk about it, but in a very humble manner, even when I'm a billionaire. Seems like you're afraid to take the test. I have 103 IQ. Like you got me. I took the test, man. I did take it when I was a kid. And I had 103 IQ. And they say it never changes. Well, back then they say it never changes. Now they already changed that. But hey, back then it never changed. Canal says, I've considered coming over many times. And I talked with my wife. She does, however, not want to feel like going, and I would literally have to divorce her if I want to come over. Is this problem fixable? I definitely am not looking to divorce. Can help. What I would do is I wouldn't come over and divorce her. I would come over and try it out and see if this is the right thing. But honestly, if you come over and you see this place, because I would say the stakes are quite high, and you see it is the right thing to do, then not your family, not your wife, not anything should stop you from doing what is truly right. That's what I not just think, that's just how it is. When I choose to come here in this place, and I'm with Tanya for more than 20 years, by the way. Back then it was like for more than 15 years. She said she's not coming with me. There was not even a second of doubt. I would say, okay, then goodbye. Because I ain't going to go through life and not being able to save lives and justify, oh, my girlfriend that I'm more than 15 years with didn't want me to do what is right. I'm sorry, bro. Like, the change and the impact you can have in the world is way more important than anything else. Well, Tanya did come, Tanya did come with me, but if she wouldn't have, I would have come here alone. I mean, like, but imagine, because put yourself in my shoes, like Neotox and also like Canhel, put yourself in my shoes. If I would have made your decision that you are making, this place would not exist. Not just that. Everything I will achieve and I've already achieved would not have happened. And you might say, yeah, but it's you. No, you can do the same shit. I'm not going to let a girl or even a family define what is right. And that doesn't mean you got to, neglect your kids or whatever. Like your kids, you can take care of your kids. Of course you can take care of your kids. Like we would even provide for that. Like everything. It's like, if you can make yourself matter in a world, everyone is your fucking family. Everyone. Literally everyone. These kids in Africa are part of humanity. We're all in this together. And of course, yeah, like it's fucking hard. Yeah, of course. But the only argument that I could give is it's too big of a step. What if, it doesn't work out because it's all a scam or whatever the fuck? Well, that's why I said, check it out. And if you see that it's the real deal, which it obviously is, then it's like, yeah, then you got to wonder, like, what do you want to do with your life? What's the decision you make? Oh, yeah, I'm going to live a life Like wife, like even wife, like girl, your partner. Don't even call it wife. Wife is just a, it's just a, it's just some paperwork. That's what like the difference between wife or partner is. Like it's just, that's not my advice. That's just the facts. And I know there's quite some people, you know, that have already told me in the past the same thing. And I'm saying the same thing. And that's the thing, like, you guys can do so fucking much in the world. Don't settle, for fuck's sake. Definitely, if you're in a position to do so, it's not just other people will do it for you. You don't do it, it's not being done. Like, that's really like, you gotta understand that you don't displace the change that you displace. That change will not be displaced by someone else. It just doesn't happen. And if you realize that, if you realize that, you there is no excuse, truly no excuse. Yeah, like I make also, like, I walked away from, like, I haven't seen, like, you know, I haven't seen my family for how long? Well, I went to for one day to also fix some stuff for the funeral. But yeah, I do make sacrifices as well. But even, I don't even dare to call them sacrifices. Because they look pale compared to kids dying and mothers losing their child for what? Because they don't have $1 to pay for a fucking zinc tablet. It's ridiculous. Like, we are entitled to so much shit, and we think we have all these issues and problems and such, and the reality is just, you know, the reality is very simple. You can make a difference so big. Fucking do it. Just do it. And honestly, don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone stop you doing what is right. Like, really. What difference will that make? Well, I will give them rather the courtesy to live a life like I could. That privilege. And I will help it to make that happen with universal basic income. I don't have the right to be a judge and to judge these people to die because, I don't know what's going to happen, because I got the luxury and the privilege to get the life I had. The least I can do is give that to others before I even think about anything. They got to be in the same position, because these kids out there, they're just me. There is no difference. We're all equal. And that's the thing, like, when it comes down to true equality, and we know it, consistency. You cannot judge others. You cannot point fingers. The only thing you can do is, you can only be true to yourself and do what is right, and done with it. Did you ever consider that it's not your intelligence but your character traits that made you reach what you did? Studies show for success traits are much more important than intelligence, like discipline, determination, and motivation. Honestly, that's what I see in you. The thing is, though, my like, I don't really have discipline. I don't even have determination either. And I don't have motivation either. I just value the truth. That's it. And I value it so much that turning my back against the truth is like killing myself. And that's it. There is nothing else. And I'm so aware and so honest to myself when it comes down to the truth that I cannot tell myself, like, hey, if someone points a gun at me and I'm a better person, I cannot live with myself then not being a better person because I have the luxury not to care. I cannot do that. Like, I cannot live with myself. If you would take away my freedom and start torturing me, I would suddenly have the willpower to do anything. That's no, fuck that shit. I need to at least do better for all these people that didn't have the freedom and the privilege that I have. I need to do better for them. I need to do better for all these people that are suffering and for which I live a better life because of them. I need to do better. I cannot accept on a fundamental level, on an essential level, I can accept being a hypocrite. And that is why I do what I gotta do. It's not because I have this determination and motivation that comes out of nowhere. No, it's just because I don't want to go against what I am. I don't want to lie to myself. I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to settle. And of course, that automatically brings about a vicious circle of increase in awareness and more intelligence, to a point that it just spirals out of control compared to other people. Like it's just so far ahead. It's just so far ahead. Then like it's just extremely far ahead, but you guys are all there too. You guys are all there as well. Like you can grow, you can do so much. Why do you compare yourselves to other people so much? Because we are just the same. I'm the same as all of you guys. I'm just the same as all of you guys. It's really hard to cut off all the commitments and opportunities in order to come over. But the thing is, though, these commitments and these opportunities that you talk about are exactly the prison of mind that disables you from truly growing. If you ask anyone here, right, that came over, what do you think? Like, I'm not going to say all of them, but a significant amount of people that came over will say truly that it was the best decision in their life. It's like, and it's not about coming over, because that's also another thing, like coming over. It's not about coming over. It's about finding like-minded people to do good. And it doesn't have to be this place, but man, oh man, if you tell me where there's another thing like this, let me know, because then I join. Isn't it enough if people just live their lives nicely, as in being vegetarian, vegan, donate, being a good person in general? I know you will say that won't stop kids from dying in Africa, but can you expect the entire world to come over, though? It's not about the entire world coming over. I just answered also the question. It's about finding like-minded people and putting your hands together. And honestly, Kanhel, if you have already been considering coming over and your situation hasn't allowed you to do so, then you know. And you know what you type now also, you know what that is. You know it's an excuse. You know it. Else you wouldn't be experiencing the dissonance. You're smart enough. If you have already been pondering while you have a wife, you already know. You know better. You don't even have to answer your question because you already know it. But yeah, it's not about the entire world coming over. But if the entire world would have even, the will to go out of their comfort to come over, then you wouldn't even have to come over. Because the world would be fucking utopia. It is exactly the choice to not come over. It is exactly the same choice all these other people make to protect themselves at the cost of others. It's the same choice. They're put in different contexts. The stakes are a bit higher. It's always the same choice about doing what is right or doing what isn't right. People know the difference, and you know too. There will never be utopia. Well, it's just a word, obviously. But yeah, you can reach a society where 99.99% of all suffering in the world is gone. Man, and it doesn't even require so much. It requires so little as well. I also realized that with the game, the ease at which people go out of their way to spend money in the game, if that ease was there for good, man, the world, there wouldn't be extreme poverty already today. But that's why we make the game, and we will be the one that converts it. We will be the one that converts it. But yeah, like that's what I gotta say, man. You want to convert the world with 10 billion? No, you cannot do it with 10 billion. You need trillions for it. Tens of trillions, actually. But yeah, if people go out of their way as easy as with the game, then tens of trillions is not that far. But yeah, that was my little real talk, guys. People can always apply. Even though I don't even talk so much about applying anymore. Actually, just coincidence that I talked today about it. But people can apply. And here's the link. And if for whatever reason you go like, yeah, Athene, whatever reason, I don't fucking know. Get yourself at least some sweet ass purpose. Yes, sweet ass purpose. Keep it real, guys. What? 404? That's not true. No, it works. The link works for me. Either way. See you guys tomorrow. Apply or get yourself some purpose. Peace out.